All right, everybody. Hey, it's Chris Axelrad, director of the Axelrad Clinic. And today I want to talk a little bit about really what's the key to health, to really vibrant health, to happiness, to joy, to inner peace, to really being, that what I always hammer on, in terms of what I do and the medicine that I believe in, that I practice. And I want to make sure you understand, I'm not against conventional medicine. I always like to say that because I want to make sure that you use all the tools at your disposal. But the medicine that I practice, this is about destiny. It's about bringing out the best you there is. It's not just about getting to not sick. It's about going from not sick to like amazingly full of life. And to me, the real key to this is becoming what I call energy positive. So, there's really two states, energy positive and energy negative. And that's not really so much attitude, although attitude is important with that. But I'm just talking about more like, are you leaking energy? Are you wasting energy? Are you expending more energy than you are creating and that you are taking in and giving yourself? Okay, because, if you are putting a lot out there and not getting a lot back, then you're in an energy negative state. You're like leaking energy, and you start to feel tired. You start to feel unfocused. You start to feel depressed. You start to feel anxious. You start to feel all these feelings, and it's much easier for you to get sick as well because your body needs that energy to fight off disease. It needs that energy to heal the tissue that is damaged, just even by everyday life. So if you're living in an energy negative state, you're just kind of going through the motions, and really honestly, your body is in what I would call a regenerative deficit, meaning it's not able to fully repair and heal itself on a daily basis. Contrast that with being energy positive. Now, energy positive means that you are creating and in a way recycling energy through you at a much higher rate than what you're losing, right? So the question is then, where do you get that energy? Well, you get it from yourself, all right? You have to give yourself that energy. You can't rely on other people to give you that energy. Yes, sometimes we go through hard times and we need the support of others, and that's when our family and our closest friends and of course the people who really care about us come to help us out, right? But on a day-to-day basis, you have got to be your own source of energy. You've got to make yourself energy positive. So what does that mean? Well, it means that you've got to feed yourself things that give you joy. You've got to feed yourself things that inspire you. You've got to feed yourself food that brings out that vitality in your cells and organs. You've got to take the steps necessary to bring yourself to a place of greater light and greater joy and greater focus. And sometimes what that means is you got to make time for yourself. You got to make time for yourself. You can't just be taking care of everyone else all the time. And you've got to really also respect yourself and be kind to yourself and love yourself. Otherwise, you're going to be looking outside. You're going to be leaking your energy from the standpoint of that, you keep giving your energy away as a way to define your own value, as opposed to knowing how valuable and beautiful and powerful you are and not needing to do anything to prove that. That's one of the most critical things to becoming energy positive. And then it becomes a lot easier to start eating the foods you need to eat and doing the things you need to do to shift out of that energy negative state into that energy positive state. With what we do in the clinic here, that's what it's all about. And that's why we get the results that we get. People come in all the time and they tell us how much better they feel. Sometimes after 2-3 years of going through a problem and trying different things and trying different medications and all that, and then they come here and within 2 weeks they're like, man, this is amazing. And the coolest thing about that is that all we're doing is giving them the opportunity and teaching them a path to become energy positive. And when you become energy positive, your body starts to heal itself. Like, we don't have to figure out any other stuff, right? You go to these places where they have all these tests and they want to look at all these numbers and they want to, like, analyze everything to death, or, I mean, whatever it is, right? Or they want to have a little drug to treat every little thing, or do a little procedure to treat every little thing. And then a lot of times, the people that I talk to, or the people, I see a lot of these people who have done all that and they still don't feel well. And that's because no one really understood and focused on this concept. Let's get you into an energy positive state. When you're in an energy positive state, you cannot fail. You cannot fail to heal. Your body's default is healing. Your body doesn't break. You're not weak. You're not broken. Your body always seeks wholeness and healing. So when you give your body that energy positive mindset, that energy positive lifestyle, that energy positive, spirit, guess what happens? It heals. Simple as that. And that healing can be represented in migraines going away, thyroid problems going away, PMS or endometriosis or pelvic pain or any of that stuff, which we see a lot here in the clinic because of our women's health focus. Getting pregnant, conceiving, that's a powerful, powerful healing for those people. But the point is, creating that energy positive state is what is the foundation of that. So what I'm going to tell you 2 things you can do to start creating an energy positive state right now. 1, you've got to get sleep. You've got to set aside time to be in bed early and let your body rest. Okay? Rest is the most important key to your body restoring and replenishing its energy and healing. The second thing you can do to put yourself in an energy positive state is really start to focus on taking care of you first. If you're breaking down, if you're not healthy, if you're not focused, if you're not manifesting all that you can be, you're letting other people down. That's the biggest way you can let other people down, is by not being the best that you can be. And in order to be the best that you can be, you have to take care of yourself first. It's the old thing, you hear on the airplane, right? Put on your mask first before assisting others. Like, you got to get your oxygen, you got to get your energy before you start trying to help everyone else and fix everyone else. So those are the 2 things that I want to tell you. I hope you enjoyed that. Love you guys. I really enjoy all the feedback I get on these videos. It's such a joy to just be able to speak this truth and know that people out there hear it, feel it, get it. And and if you're not a patient already and you want to come work with us, all you got to do is go get a free consultation. Call 713-527-9555 or click the link. If this is on Facebook, I'm going to put a link on the video. And of course, if you're already our patient and you're just in our community and you're watching this, you don't need a free consultation, but we'd love to see you if you want to come back, if there's anything going on that you want help with. So anyway, peace. This is thumbs up. All right, peace. We'll see you next time.